Welcome to NSMO, the National Science and Mathematics Olympiad. Today, we are going to learn about an important chemistry law called the Law of Definite Proportions. In 1797, the French chemist Joseph Proust made careful observation about the composition of chemical compounds. He discovered that the elements making up any compound are always present in a fixed or definite proportion in all of its samples. This means that a compound is always composed of the same elements, and these elements are present in a constant mass ratio, no matter how much of the compound we have. The relative amount of the elements in a compound are expressed as a percent composition by mass of element. If we divide it by the mass of compound, multiply by 100, we will get the mass percent. Now, let us explain the image shown in the slide using water as an example. Water has a chemical formula H2O, which means it contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Each hydrogen atom has a mass of 1 gram per mole, so 2 hydrogen atoms have a total mass of 2 grams per mole. 1 oxygen atom has a mass of 16 grams per mole. To find the molecular weight of water, we have to add the masses of all of the atoms in one molecule. 2 grams of hydrogen plus 16 grams of oxygen gives a total of 18 grams per mole. The mass percent of hydrogen is calculated by dividing the mass of hydrogen 2 grams by molecular weight of water, 18 grams, and then multiplying by 100. This gives approximately about 11% hydrogen by mass. The percent of oxygen is calculated by dividing the mass of oxygen 16 grams by 18 grams of water and multiplying by 100. This gives approximately 89% oxygen by mass. This shows that even though water has more hydrogen atoms, oxygen makes up most of the mass because the oxygen atoms are much heavier than hydrogen atoms. Now, let us move to the exercise. In this exercise, 2 samples of carbon dioxide were analyzed into their constituent element, carbon and oxygen. In the first sample, 25.6 grams of oxygen combined with 9.6 grams of carbon. We calculate the ratio of oxygen to carbon by dividing 25.6 by 9.6, which gives 2.67. In the second sample, we have to divide 21.6 grams of oxygen combined with 8.10 grams of carbon. Dividing 21.6 by 8.10 also give 2.67. Since both samples have the same mass ratio of oxygen to carbon, this shows that carbon dioxide always have a fixed composition. Therefore, these results are consistent with the law of definite proportion. Thank you for listening, and with my best wishes for your success.